set,
go. So I'm Poker Daniels, and we're Chocolate Ball Gaming. We're doing the Super Mario Party today. Sound states, top 10, all the mini games in sound states. So number 10.
Great. Great kickoff. We're starting with number 10. He's right. And like he said, we are Chocolate Bar Gaming. Thank you for coming to hang out with us again. We are going through all of the Super Mario Party soundstage mini games on the Nintendo Switch. Parker had this idea, since there's exactly 10 of them, why not rank them 10 to 1? Starting with number 10, your least favorite, and then going up to number 1, which is
my most favorite.
All right, we ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm ready to do this.
Starting with number 10, All-Star Swingers.
All-Star Swingers. So it's a game where you just throw a ball at the star. It's very hard to throw it and catch on the right beat time sometimes, and it's not really fun. It's just kind of plain and boring. So that's it.
So it's a tough game. So all these different mini games on the sound stage are beat games where you have to do an action to a beat, and you would think two musically inclined dudes like us wouldn't have any trouble with this because our rhythm and timing is spot on. These are ridiculously difficult mini games, and he's right. All-Star Swingers is tough. They throw a ball at you, it comes whipping at you. You got to crack it with your bat on the beat and try to shoot it through a star. Extremely difficult, and to the point where it's frustrating enough to not be fun.
Yes.
Right?
So number 9.
Number 9. Strike It Rich. Tell us about Strike It Rich.
Strike It Rich. So it's boring. It's hard. It's it. You just have to get the chords. It's so still hard to get the chords, but slightly funner.
So a little bit funner than the other one. This is a mini game where you're on a mission to get a bunch of coins and strike it rich. Again, it's a rhythmic game where you have to jump and get coins on rhythm to a song. The song's kind of cool, but the game's tough. So it's down at number 9.
So number 8.
Number 8, Clearing the Table. Tell me about Clearing the Table.
Clearing the Table has a very hard beat. You have to clear the table on the right beat when it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and boy, not that much to see, and not very fun to do. And just not very cool either.
Kind of a tough one. I like this game a little more than Parker, but it's because I'm pretty good at it. But long story short, they stack a bunch of silverware and plates and utensils on a table, and it's all glass, very fragile stuff. You have to rip out the tablecloth on the beat without breaking anything, and it's tough.
Yeah. Number 7.
Rhythm and Bruise.
Rhythm and Bruise. So you have to do the right rhythm, slamming the moles with a hammer. I put this one on 7 because it's kind of fun, not as fun as 9 and 10 or the other ones on this list. I mean, of course, better than 9 and 10, but it's funny. You get to see moves, which are pretty cool. And it's not as fast as a beat than the number 10 and 9, I think. So it's
cool.
And yeah.
So it's kind of like whack-a-mole. These moles come flying at you. You can see them coming under the ground, and you got to bop them on the head to the rhythm. Pretty tough. Again, I would think that I'd smash it at this game because it's kind of like beating a drum when you're trying to whack a mole, but it's difficult. I don't know, man. They come at a weird pace. They throw little curveballs at you. It's a tough one.
Number 6.
Pep Rally. Tell me about Pep Rally.
Well, you fly up signs on a hard and fast beat. It's pretty fun. You can see the toads hanging around. I think it's toads. And it shows the Mario characters that you can play. So sometimes you even get to see yourself on it. And that's better and less plain and funner. So
it's pretty fun. Kind of middle of the road. Like Parker said, there's a bunch of Mario characters standing on the bleachers. And you got to raise a sign on the beat because you're trying to get people fired up for a pep rally. And this one's pretty cool, kind of tricky, kind of fun. It's right in the middle. Not your favorite, not your least favorite, right?
Yeah, not my favorite, not my least.
What's next?
Fiddler, I mean 5.
5.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Fiddler on the Hoof, which is a kind of a tongue twister and a play on words.
So Fiddler on the Hoof, it's a game where you ride on a horse and you have to pick up these purple things on the white beat, which is pretty hard. It's pretty fun and a little challenging for you. So it's not very hard and not very easy. So it's right in the middle. So it's basically fun for lots of people.
I mean, you like this game and you do well at it.
Yeah.
I suck. All right. If I was making my top 10 list, this is number 10 because I can't seem to figure it out. All right?
I thought number 2 would be your number 10.
Yeah, that's up there. Actually, that's up there too. We'll get there.
Number
4 is next. Time to Shine is number 4. Tell us about Time to Shine.
Time to Shine. So it's basically a superstar game. So like people tell you what to do, that you have to do that same thing on the white ribbon, and you get points, and you get to see that person do that thing. Then you get to see your picture up on that little screen if you do it good, and yeah.
Yeah, so it's an instructional video. Up at the front is someone usually like Peach or Waluigi, and they're throwing poses. And they do a pose on the rhythm, and then you got to strike a pose just like them. And if you can nail it on the rhythm, you get points. This one's pretty fun, challenging, cool colors, great music. I dig it. I like it up at the top of your list.
Yeah. Number 3.
Number 3, Take a Stab.
Yeah, so you're on a boat with I think Lakitu, and he throws fruit at you, and you have to take a stab. You have to stab the fruit on the beat, and it's kind of fun, and music's kind of good, and yes.
So this is Mario Party's take on Fruit Ninja, basically, where there's fruit flying at you, but instead of trying to slice it in half, you're stabbing it on the rhythm to a pretty groovy tune. Lots of cool colors, lots of crazy fruits come flying at you. Again, I'm not that great at this one. Parker usually beats me. I think in the video clip we're going to show, you can see him beat me. Just for the record, we're playing 2 of our favorite characters in these video clips that you've seen popping up as we go through this. I pick Waluigi, tall, scrawny, dorky. Pretty good fit for me. Who'd you pick?
King Boo.
King Boo. Because King Boo's fantastic.
Bad guy, like I like King. Fantastic. Basically a ruler.
Basically the greatest.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to our top 2. Let's hit number 2.
Which is Dad's his least favorite. Now at number 10. Because it's so hard for him. He barely even knows how to do it. Number 2.
Number 2. Good lead up to that. Parker put it at number 2 because he beats me every time by a significant margin. This one's called Baton and On. Tell us about Baton and On.
You have a baton, you have to go up, and it says, and it's pretty easy to get points when you just go up and down, but then it says 1, 2, 3, and you have to get on the right rhythm.
You would think that raising a baton up and down would be simple. I cannot figure this one out, all right? And I'm cool with it, but I'm tired of losing to Parker. And
after... and you get to wave and stuff, and it's pretty fun. Now, number 1.
Number 1. So we are at Parker's favorite minigame on Soundstage on Super Mario Party on Nintendo Switch. That's a mouthful, but that's exactly what we're down to. The most important, most fun, and coolest minigames game, in Parker's opinion, is Wiped Out. Tell us about Wiped Out. Why is it your favorite?
Wiped Out, one of the reasons, it has the best enjoyable music ever you could see, and you have to wipe the things, and the music even helps you wipe out the things on the right rhythm because you can hear the music, and it helps you to know when a two's coming up, a two wipe thing. And then you get to the next to the end, and you have to wipe this part at the end.
Really fast.
And
Yeah, so you and your friends are scaling the outside of an extremely tall building, and you are window washers. You're wiping the windows, and whenever you see suds on the window, you gotta wipe it as fast as you can. It gets really fast. The music is super cool. Some of my favorite music in the mini games for the soundstage. And I think that's a great pick for number one. Might not be my number one, but I can see why you picked it. I love it.
Yeah, I wonder what your number one is too.
You know, that's a good question. I'd have to give it some thought. Anyone that I can beat Parker at and then make fun of him and taunt him, that's my favorite. So anyone that I won on the list of videos you saw is my number one. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with us again. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Go throw some comments down below. If you disagree, agree, you've got some other ideas, let's hear it. And until next time, thank you so much and have a fantastic rest of your day. Say bye.
Bye.